Hey guys, welcome back to the Glam Bar Girls. It's me, Carmen, and today I'm going to show you a cool Halloween clown. So right now I'm putting some Vaseline over my brows just to cover them up. This will give you a good base to start with because we are going to use some liquid latex to create some creepy skin looking stuff. You want to make sure you put Vaseline down so that you can protect the hairs on your eyebrows, because if you do not, liquid latex will rip the hair out of your skin. Seriously, put some Vaseline down if it's even going to potentially touch your hair. So what I'm doing is I put some latex down, and then what I'm doing is I'm using some tissue paper. You can use toilet paper, tissue paper, whatever, and I'm just using that to kind of create this ripped skin kind of look. And then I'm just layering over it with some more liquid latex. And then once that has kind of dried, I'm going to push it up and kind of create the shape that I want. And it'll kind of look torn, almost like open skin. I'll mess with it more with a carving tool as we get further along, but we're just going to keep repeating that process until we get the shape that we want. Alright, now that we've done that on the top and bottom on both sides, now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go ahead and go around our mouth. This is going to kind of give us a creepy clown mouth. So I'm doing the exact same process, but I'm just doing it around my mouth. Because it's such a large area, you want to go ahead and put a little bit of latex down and then work in sections. Otherwise, it's just going to be too much all at once and it's going to dry, and then it's just not going to work. Once you've got all of that down and you've got it's a little bit dry, you're going to do the same process that you did before with kind of pulling the skin back, the latex back a little bit to kind of create a ripped skin look. So I'm just going to do that all around the mouth. Alright, now that I've got that done around the mouth, I'm going to go ahead and go in with some foundation. I just decided to use my normal foundation. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. And I'm just using a Y6 foundation brush just to kind of pat this on my skin. I'm just using what I normally would use. You could go lighter or you could go darker. It really just depends on what you want to do. I just decided to go my normal skin color for this look. So, and I'm making sure I also blend that in to the edges of the prosthetic, the liquid latex, because you don't want it to look white. You want the actual prosthetic to look like your skin. So you need to make sure you add your foundation color on top of that. Alright, now that I've got that done, I'm going to go in with some blue Squid white paint, and I'm going to go ahead and do the clown mouth. Sorry if you can't see it very clearly, I didn't realize that my camera was not down enough. Anyways, I'm just putting it all around my mouth, avoiding the center of my lips because I'm going to use an actual lipstick for that. I'm going to use the lipstick I'm actually going to use is the Jeffree Star Masochist Velour liquid lipstick. So make sure, however, I will warn you, this lipstick does kind of stain. So if you're going to be overdrawing, make sure you aren't going to be going anywhere for a little bit, or use a ton of micellar water to remove it. So I'm just overdrawing my lips, and I'm creating these little like swirls on the edges of my lips just to kind of make it look a little more clown-like. Alright, now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with my Bruise wheel from Mehron, and I'm starting with a red color, and I'm going to go around the skin, basically the skin flaps, to create some depth. We want it to look like the skin is like actually ripped open, so I'm going to put it around there, and then I'm going to blend it out. Then I'm going to use like this deeper red color, it's almost like a brick red, and I'm going to put that right up at the edges and blend it out as well, and then I'll use a little bit of the blue color. This kind of makes it look bruised and like open. Taking a hot red Primal color from Nyx, and I'm just kind of putting that around my mouth to make it look irritated. I'm going to do the same with the eyes. This just makes it look like the skin is actually being pulled open, and then it's irritated and like mad, and like you've got some angry skin going on. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D to go ahead and contour. I'm probably going to go back in with some red to contour the rest of my face, just to kind of tie everything together, but this will just give me a base contour to start with. Alright, now I'm just going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I'm just going to fill in my brows. They are not going to be perfect. They don't really need to be perfect because, let's be honest, it's a clown. Probably not the most perfect brows in the world. So I'm just filling those in just to kind of make sure they don't look ridiculous. But, yeah. Alright, now that I've done that, I'm going to take some NYX white eyeshadow base and I'm just going to put that on my eyes just to give my eyes a good base to start with for the eyeshadow look I'm going to do. Alright, so once that is on there, I'm going to take the NYX Hot Red again, I believe. I think that's what I used. And I'm going to put that on the eyes. Alright, so I'm using the NYX Hot Red on my eyes. I'm just putting that on my crease first and then I'm going to blend it out. This doesn't have to be perfect. The clown is kind of going to look messy, so if your eyeshadow looks a little messy, that's okay. It's meant to look that way with this. I'm just blending it out. There was actually a little bit of black or purple or something on my brush, but it ended up looking fine, so I didn't worry about it. And then I went in with some yellow, and I put that on the lid, and then I just blended everything together, swept it under the eyes. And then now I am taking some black paint from Blue Squid again, and I am just going to go ahead and fill in the triangles on opposite sides. And then I'm going to use the white and do the same. I really like the Blue Squid paints. They are hypoallergenic, paraben-free, FDA tested. They're really inexpensive. You can buy them on Amazon, and they work really, really well. Alright, now I'm going to go in and actually do the kind of bruisey, like jagged look of the skin. So I'm going back in just like I did with the mouth, and I'm using the red, and then I'm going to use the deeper red, and then I'm going to use the black, like the blackish, bluish brown color to really make it look kind of bruised. And then you're just going to blend it out. That's how you kind of make it look like it's open and irritated. To take the Hard Candy Glitteropsy palette and go ahead and add some glitter. I don't know why, but I did. So I put some of the silver hollow glitter in my hair, put some of the iridescent glitter in the white, and then I believe I put some of the silver again on the black. I don't know. I guess I wanted her to be glittery. And then I put some of the pink on my lips. For the last step, I'm going to go ahead and make myself kind of like a cat eye with the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I'm just going to draw out my wing, and then I'm going to bring it all the way into the center to kind of create like a cool cat eye kind of thing. Not really sure why I decided to do this. I think I just kind of felt like the clown needed this. This look was pretty much winged. I didn't really know where I was going with it. I just did it. So I hope you guys like it and it's not too weird. I just took that NYX Epic Ink Liner and I just kind of created two little dots on the top of the whites. This just kind of made it look like more like a clown. And then that is pretty much it. The look was pretty much done. I was going to add some blood. I tried to and it didn't really look very good. I had some really crappy blood, so I don't recommend that. I did go ahead and add some of that red for the contour. Sorry, it's hard to see. I didn't realize you could see me very well. But yeah, so I'm just taking that red and I'm just kind of going back in. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for more Halloween looks and more makeup tutorials. Bye guys!